Hello guys, welcome to the stream. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna get to rank one on global leaderboard with Victor because this is early season, right? And early season, first of all, early season matches are difficult. Number one, number two, in early season, like you will find a lot of opponents. It is much easier to find opponents because a lot of players are playing the game. I know, season three is messed up, right? It is not what we expected, but still, there are a lot of players playing the game. So I'm gonna go to leaderboards and see how far I am from the rank one. No, we're not gonna try to get the rank one with taken prowess. Right, we're gonna try to get the rank one with you can see one character. You will see like many players at like destruction one already, destruction two, destruction three. But the thing like you don't have a lot of time. You don't have enough time to uh you can say spam ranked. I'm at rank 14th, right? And I think we should be able to get to rank one if I keep finding him. In this you can say stream on this stream, we should be able to get to rank one. Let's do that, guys. Inshallah, let's do it. If we keep finding games, it should be easy. I need to win like 14, 15 games. Hey, Watermelon, welcome to the stream. I'm looking for rank one Victor push. Victor rank one. Late season it is like not possible for me. Late season it is easier, right? It does not make sense. Late season it is easier to you can say climb the leaderboard because of the rank inflation. So you can say lower rank players decline to the higher ranks, right? In the late season. In the rank inflation it is easier, but it is difficult for me to find game. So I have to you can say climb the rank or climb the leaderboard in this early season scenario, right? It is difficult, but let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ranked 14th. I played yesterday for a few hours. Go to load of destruction, and then I stopped playing. I think if I can get to destruction one, I should be rank one Victor. We don't have any rank destruction one Victor right now on leaderboard, global leaderboard. I know, like if I want to keep the rank one, I have to keep pushing. But I think I'll just get to the rank one, and then maybe pick someone else. Maybe try to maintain the rank one. You could say for some time, right? Maybe for a week or a month. We'll see. We'll see. It depends. Depends on how fast I find the games. If I'm not able to find any games, it is going to be difficult. Yesterday I found a lot of games. It was much easier for me to find games compared to the late season. Even though early season 3 people did not like it, but it was raining right when it comes to the game. Literally raining. A lot of games. It was the day one of season 3 anyway, right? So maybe not now. I don't know. If I'll find games today. The thing is, like, I could have streamed the games from yesterday, but I was not sure. When I you can say turned on the game, right? I jumped into the queue. I was not sure if I'm gonna find games or not because I read a lot of negative reviews about season 3 on internet. Players said they're not gonna play, so I did not know if I was gonna find games or no. That is why I did not start the stream. I was like, maybe I'll see if I find games, I'll start the stream, and then later on, I was like, okay, let's keep playing. I just felt too lazy. to start the stream, go to the rank, and today here I am streaming Taken. Victor got some nice buffs. Let me go through the Victor notes once again. Make sure that I'm not missing anything. Patch notes. Hey, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Need to do something real quick. Guys, I'll be back. I'll be back. Get some popcorn for yourself. It's gonna be a fun stream. Hello. Okay, guys. Welcome, Mike. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. New Victor, OP Victor, Broken Victor, Top 1 Victor. Right? Victor 8. We're playing Victor 8. We're playing Taken Victor. Let's go. The thing is, like, I found a lot of games yesterday. I think in like 2 3 hours, I found like 60 games or something like that. So matchmaking felt much smoother. Where do I think Victor places in season 3? It is too early to tell. It is still too early to tell. Characters like Jin, right? Jin is very strong, right? So let me tell you the big winners. So I think Victor is one of the big winners in season 3, right? But is he top 5, top 10? I don't know, right? Is Jin top 5? I don't know. We have to, you can say, like, get more experience, right? Maybe I can give the first hand expression. So, Jin, very good. Fakumram is big winner. Forward 3 plus 4, down 4 counted gives install, right? Down 4 on trade counted gives you free follow. So that is a very good thing. A forward 3 plus 4 for Fakumram is minus 11 mid and gives you free follow up. So if your opponent likes to duck your low voxel load, you can use that, to deal like a lot of damage in neutral. So that is good thing. Jin got good stuff. Lily got good things. Alyssa got good things, right? Alyssa got the changes. I think Alyssa was already that S tier character, so Alyssa is going to be at the top. They did not change Dragnov. Dragnov is a big winner, right? They did not change him, so he is definitely a big winner. In terms of not getting nerfed, Nina got nerfed, Anna and Asuka got nerfed super hard, right? King, I was thinking about King. Down forward 2, yes, it is steppable, but the move keeps all of the properties, right? And if well timed, down forward 2 can be as strong as beforehand, right? It is not as spammable, right? You have to be more mindful with the timing. So, King's down forward 2 nerf is going to hurt noob King players, right? It is not going to hurt those pros. Pros will still do fine. They will struggle, right? I'm not saying like pros won't complain. They'll complain definitely because this move is steppable. But pros won't struggle as much as you can say, intermediate. No, not noob level. Noob level is, well, the beginner level, right? Where anything works, right? You can say beginner level, even the snake edge of Brian is very OP. So we're not, you can say, using that level, but the intermediate level, right? So again, you can say like take an emperor, take a lord level players. Those are the players where their opponents can do side steps, right? So if you're a taken emperor king player, taken lord king player, your opponents are utilizing the side steps, then this is where you'll struggle because those players are not that good with the timing. Yeah, for the Node King players, they gave the launching throw. Exactly. So the launching throw buff is, you can say, good at that intermediate level, right? To compensate for the down hover too. So taken Emperor, taken King level King players, they can get a lot of damage out of that launcher throw because it is 1 plus 2, sorry, 1 break, right? And then King can mix it up with his other throws. So that is the thing. Bro, where are my games? Yesterday, oh my God. So many games I found. I was so happy that I'm finding games. No worries, no worries. We'll wait. So these were the big winners, right? Let me think of any other characters. Claudio got nerfed. Overall, Claudio got nerfed, right? He got back to that is good move, right? But overall, I would say Claudio is weaker, right? Yeah, Lily is one of the big winners, right? The new back turn stuff, 4-1 plus 10 to back turn, free follow-ups. The thing is not the back turn transition. The thing is that she got the back turn transition on her fast moves, 14 frames and 13 frame moves, right? That she can use as a punishment. She can use those moves as frame traps, and she has good frames. And she gets granted follow-ups if she gets the counter it. So that is why those moves are very useful for Lily. Lee Chowlan got good buffs, right? So forward two from the stance, cover say you can say his weakness of side step right. You cannot side step right anymore. Hermit one, Hitman 1+2 goes to stance or does not go to stance. You have the option now, right? Slide goes to stance or does not go to stance. You have option there. So more mix up potential for that character, and they define the tracking for down 1+2 and down forward 3+4. Both of the hit moves of Lee, they track opposite direction. Hit smash is still -14, so Lee is big winner. Victor definitely is big winner, right? The new move of Victor is very good. Very strong, right? Covers the weakness of Victor, right? This move, they made it to +4 instead of +3. This is +4. This is the change I ignored during the patch notes, right? I missed this change. And I noticed this during my gameplay when I was playing yesterday. For some reason, I missed this change. This is a big change actually. This is very, very strong change. I remember talking about this move being -12 and saying, okay, this is good. But I missed the fact that they made this move +4 on it. +4 on it means now you can frame trap with the jab, which is good. Beforehand, this was +3, and jab used to trade with the down jabs and the jabs or like any interrupt, right? From the opponent, back four has been very good so far. Like everything Victor got is good, useful things. Made Victor even more powerful. I'm trying to look at Victor changes once again. Where are the Victor changes? Okay, here they are. So 1+2 buff, back 4 buff. Yeah, that one frame recovery, one frame faster recovery matters a lot, right? On the AA4 stance, one frame faster recovery, guys, one frame matters. Just one frame of faster recovery made this move. You can see batter on block, batter on hit, batter on counter it. So no, it's back 4 in season 1. This was not on normal hit. This was on counter hit. So back 4 in season 1 counter hit gave forward 4-1, right? On counter hit. This is a normal hit now. So it means like every time you land back 4, you get a free follow up. Very good. This is very strong actually. This is very, very strong. Victor actually in season 1 used to have the weakest tracking, right? So now they have made Victor have like good tracking buttons, good homing buttons, right? So this move from long range, this move is a good move, right? Another use of this move I found is as a wall splat, right? Beforehand, as a random wall splat, you would use like forward 4-1 with Victor, right? You would like to use maybe like back 3-1 hit confirm, up 1 hit confirm, but now you can just throw this move and it wall splats. So the new move Victor is actually a random wall splat for you. The counterplay, yes, you can step it. Side step left is the counterplay against this move. So against this move, you have to side step left, and this move is -5. Full charge is +4, right? So at +4 you can challenge Victor. But I think like this move is still good. This move is still good. Even though there is counterplay, you can go left side against this move, right? Side step left. But like then I can do down back 1-1 to catch side step left. So the game plan is complete for Victor now. This move is not that good. You can see on block type situations. On block, on block, this is good to be honest as well. This is not bad move, right? This is not that S tier move, right? Like Brian's QC back one. This is not that level of abusable move. This is that strong move with like counter plays available. So you can say in a tier list, I would place this move on like A plus tier. Victor has been an A plus tier character, and all of his moves are I would say like A plus moves. The only S tier move I would say Victor has is this. This is S tier move, right? Maybe like running one levels two. As a poke, you can say this is S tier poke for sure, without any doubt, right? One plus two, this is S tier move for Victor. And this is you can select A tier, but still, A plus tier, sorry, not A tier. Better than A, very good. This is stronger than an average move, way stronger than an average move. This move is very good. I still need to experiment more with the move, right? I might change my mind later on after experimenting. Because the thing is, like yesterday, yes, I played, you can say, like 50, 60 ranked game, something like that, right? Go to this rank. But not 60, like 50, 50, never mind. But the thing is, like, I did not get a lot of chance to use this move. I mainly, you can say, won using my, like, season 2 play style. Because, season 3 is like, most of it is like season 2. Right? So, like, back for the things that is utilized, that I was able to utilize, the changes to be specific, were back 4 change, transfer change. I was able to utilize these changes more often than you can say this new move, because when one of your current moves, right, or one of your existing moves gets buffed, it becomes easier to use compared to something new, right? So when there is something new, you have to find like placement for the move, right? You have to find the setups, you have to find the okzami or situations or pattern or frame trap, whatever, right? You have to know where you can use that move. But when it comes to the old moves, I already know where I have to place back for, right? I already know where I have to place ei for, I already know where I have to place those moves, but I get more reward, so I do not need extra labbing to do that. I was just getting free reward, right? Free extra reward for the moves, like for the changes. But for the new move, okay, guys, it's time. You see, look guys, look, new change. Bro, I'm not gonna respect the wave dash. I'm just gonna mash. Victor feels more solid now. For some reason, I don't know. It is just me. Maybe the improved netcode, but electrics feel much easier to punish. What is that? Okay. I should not whiff punish that. I should not whiff punish that. Mike, this is your setup. Mike, this was your setup. Oh my god, why did I jump? Finally, finally, I punished it on time. She's gonna do double forward too, guys. Look, I'm gonna wave punish. Look, I told you guys. I told you guys. Bro, why would I do power pressure? Okay, so he's like cashing in a lot of damage with that move. I should look for that move. No, shouldn't have gone for that. Shouldn't have gone for that. Big mistake. Well, Victor got a lot of zero on block. Down one, eight, down one, zero on block. I don't know, like, why they did that. Right? It's too strong. Eight, down one. I'm complaining about my character. We cannot select Victor right now. It's as broken as season 2 Anna, right? Or, or you can say even season 3 Lydia. Guys, guess what? Season 3 Lydia is worse than season 2 Lydia, right? Worse in a way, she is more broken, right? She's worse to deal with. Downplaying? No, no, I'm not downplaying. I'm upplaying. Upplaying my character. Because life's been busy. Ramadan is going, right. It's last few days of Ramadan now. I think 2 days are left, and then there are Eid holidays, and still have to do some shopping. I did some shopping like 2 days ago, right? We bought clothes for my kids, but I still have to do shopping for my wife, and like more shopping for the kids, right? And guess what? I have not done any shopping from me. Uh, would ranking myself now back to Taken King be hard since it's where LGD clear? Yes, yes. So ranking up early season. Like guys, remember one rule. I'm gonna give you easy rule. Early season ranking is the most difficult. Day one, day two ranking is most difficult, right? Getting 80% win rate on day one is significantly more difficult to, you can say, compare to getting 80% win rate during last week of the season or during last 2 months of the season because of rank inflation. So early 2 days are the most difficult days and most challenging days for you to play, right? For me, for example, my win rate, right? My win rate from yesterday was 73%, right? So it was not 80. So my overall, the entire year's win rate is 80%, right? So early season win rate is going to be like here, right? And if you're a casual, your early season win rate should go down as well. Because look, you might wondering, but coach, I'm Taken King, right? I was like 4 ranks higher than that in season two. I'm 4 ranks below now. Why I'm performing worse? You are performing worse because you are playing against the same players, right? You know, you're not only playing against the same players, but because you are in lower ranks now in Taken King, because you are in lower ranks now in Taken King, it means there is higher chance of you matching against Taken Emperor, Taken Lord Supreme players, right? Who previously were Destruction 2, Destruction 1, and Destruction 3 players. That's the thing. So how long should you wait? I think you should spam quick matches. Yeah, don't wait exactly, Mike. I agree. Don't wait, just play. Yeah, Destruction 2 is Taken Lord. Yes, exactly. Destruction 2 is Taken Lord, and Destruction 3 is Lord Supreme. So that's the thing, right? You should play. This is good chance for you to improve, right? This is good. You can say very good time for you to see how good you actually are. Because in my yesterday's stream, which opponents I fought? I fought the best Kuma player online in Pakistan, right? His name is Karma, the best Jin player. You can select Devilish is best Jin, but there's another Jin named the Alpha. You can call him the best, arguably. You can argue he's the better player or Devilish. The worst case, he is the second best Jin in Pakistan. The second best. That is the worst case scenario. I fought him. I fought a very strongly player, right? He was very good. I fought Bilal, the player who competes internationally. He was playing Brian. So I fought those players. And still I managed to maintain 73% win rate. So I was happy with my performance. I did not get, you can say, disappointed that, okay, my win rate went down to 73 from 80. I did not get disappointed, but I was happy because this was early season, right? And I fought strong opponents and good win rate. So long story short, you should play because it is a very good opportunity for you to play against stronger players. I don't worry about the rank. You are going to get the rank back anyways, because you can see I've started a Taken Lord and Lord of Destruction already, right? So within 1 week, you will see that all of the top players, they're gone from these ranks. Taken King, Taken Emperor, strong players are going to leave this rank already. Many have, I think, already left those ranks, even after day one. So after 1 week, it should be easy. Top players, you will see top players again in Lord of Destruction, like, Destruction 1, Destruction 2, and maybe like playing their sub character or secondary or, like third or fourth character, like Taken King ranks. So, play. Now it is the time, right? And I don't want you to take a break at all, right? If you feel like you're not confident, you don't want to play rank, what you can do is you can spam quick matches, but play the game, get the experience now. Just spam and play, no worries. Might just spam and play. That is not the good tip, right? This might be the good tip end season, but early season, this is not a good tip, I think. No spamming. Playing, yes. Playing is good tip, but no spamming. No spamming, no spamming. Even though I spammed yesterday when I was playing, I played ultra aggressive. But you know, and the thing is like I had to play aggressive yesterday. I could not play defensive. My opponents were not giving me any opportunity to use punish, right? They were not pressing any punishable buttons, right? So if I had stayed back, wait for the whiff, I would never get. You can say any whiff. You can say punish. Yeah, any whiff punish because my opponents were not whiffing at all. I don't know why it is difficult today to find games. I don't know. Yesterday it was like much better. Mike, the thing is like you need to know all the playstyles, right? So, it's not like you always have to play defensive. Defensive playstyle works if your opponent is making mistakes. If your opponent does not make mistake, then you have to rely on the offense, right? This is where Victor shines, right? This is why I say like Victor is a very good character. You have to, Mike, you have to. You have to take risks. If your opponent is not making mistakes, right? Maybe you can play around the pokes, this. You can try to play around the timing, with the 1+2. But you have to, you can say, like, play aggressive, especially if your opponent does not make any mistake, right? So you have to, like, use your offense to force your opponent to do something and then punish. Because you won't see good players pressing mid-high strings or, like -15 launchers or -14 buttons. You won't see good players doing that. As soon as they block one else, the thing is, yeah, it sucks if you also get blocked, right? But it is what it is, right? You cannot have everything in one character, right? You cannot have like a launcher in EI, right? They could not do that because if they had given Victor a launcher in EI, he would be too broken, too broken. Maybe like top one character. If Victor got the mid launcher in EA stance, right? So you cannot ask for that. You might perform better, but then everyone else is gonna play Victor, and then it's going to be annoying to fight. So. Health sweep is you can see the main threat, right? But you can, I think, play around this move, to open up the defensive opponents. I think this move is good to open up defensive opponents. Okay, come on, guys, give me the opponents. Maybe I was finding more opponents because I was in lower rank yesterday. I don't know. I'm queuing at +-2. Let me see. I'm queuing at +-2. Because what they have done is they have improved the point system. So +-1 gives you same point as same rank. So I'm gonna explain. In season 2, if you fought someone same rank as you would get 1000 points. If you fought someone same rank as you. Now if you fight someone within +- range, you get 1000 points. Right? And if you fight someone within +-2 range, you get as many points as you would get in season 2 for +-1 range. So, that makes a lot of difference. Yeah, this is the thing, like, we need more experimentation. Because, like, my playstyle is working fine. The season 2 play style, you might have noticed like against Reina, I did not use this move, I think even once. But this is a good move, right? We should be able to look at the range. The range is good as well. The range is good. This is a mid wall splat move, right? So definitely near the wall, this is going to be very useful, right? As a wall splat mid, because you can follow it up with the armor as well, right? Or maybe with the back too after that. Because it is only -5 frames are good. Or you can charge it. And by the way, this is the combo. This is the combo. You should use this combo. This is the most consistent combo. You can do up 1-1, but up 1-1 waves here, or you can do wall rising too. But this waves as well in some situations, right? Wall rising to up 1-1. For example, look in this situation. Okay, it worked against king. It is working, but I have noticed wall rising 2 or up 1-1 does not work. Wall rising 3-2 is the best. tornado in this scenario. Something like this. I think this should be your standard combo. On charge, yes, you can go to perfumer when you charge it, right? You can decide not to go to perfumer. This is good with perfumer or without perfumer, because you're only -4 here. You're only -4. So like on non-charged version, you should not go to perfumer. When you don't charge it, you should not go to perfumer. Like you can play risky here. So let's say if you go to perfumer here, right? Let me show you something. There are mind games. Let's say if you go to perfumer, a 13 frame mid is going to interrupt everything. Look, 13 frame mid is going to interrupt everything. But if they go for 13 frame mid, you can parry here. So I think this is the mind game. If they, you can say go for 13 frame mid interrupt, you can parry, right? 14, 15. But if your opponent goes for a 13 frame, 12 frame kick attack, right? You have to do nothing here. You have to do nothing. Right? Maybe you can do armor here, right? To beat the 13 frame mid. Yeah, you can play around -5 as well. For example, like new king here. Look, you see. Look, you can sidestep. You can sidestep a slower move, right? And you can parry the faster pokes. You can even parry the jab here. That is the good thing. So this move comes with a good parry setup. Look. So this move comes with, I think, the best parry setup. Alright, and you beat jab with this move. Yes, I was like doing some experimentation with this move. I have not started using it, but the move is good. Why even give us this move? I don't know, Mike. Why even give this Victor this move? I don't know. I think like if community wants this game to be better, community should accept that their character is broken, right? Community should post, you know, you can say ask for the nerfs for their main characters, right? Community should say, okay, I play Lee Chowlan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nerf these five moves. I play Eddie as a AD main, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nerf these moves, right? So if community moves that direction, I think game will get balanced instantly. Bro, where are the games? Where are the games? Where are the games? I think it is the rank issue. In lower ranks, yesterday, I found a lot of games, but today I have only found one opponent so far. Maybe like players stopped playing after yesterday, don't know. Players are not playing anymore. Yeah, I can queue at ±3 to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that because point system is more forgiving now, and you know I won't get demoted if I don't lose two in a row, right? So ±3 maybe, yes. This is good change. This is the change that I like about season 3, right? The ranked point system change, right? And you can say flexibility to find more opponents. Can I open another client of Taken? Is it possible? How can I do that? I think my PC would not be able to handle that. You know, And my PC won't be able to handle that, right? My PC, my PC is good enough that it can run one Takenet, streaming software, Streamlabs, and it can run the stream at the same time, right? Without, you can say, reaching its maximum power limit. So my GPU usage right now is 75%, 75 to 80%, right? So you can see, I'm hitting that threshold. My CPU usage is like 52%, but what game is GPU heavy, right? So if I open another client, stream will start lagging. If I had a bigger community, maybe I could open, you can say, like a Discord server or something like that, right? Where players could upload their replays, and I would just watch replays there and review. Meanwhile, I'm looking for the games. But if I want to do that, I need replays uploaded somewhere. That's the thing. I cannot open replays in game, right? Because even if it is possible to open another client for takenet, right? So like run two takenet application at the same time, my PC, you can say, is not strong enough to do that. It is strong enough to do what I am doing right now without lagging, without any issue. One stream and one taken, maybe like music type thing, whatever, right? Something like that, I can do that. But well, let me go back. Let me go back. I don't know what's the issue. Let me see like how many players are playing from my friend list. Because look, if I go to leaderboards, it's crazy that there are like destruction 3 players. Look, Dome is destruction 3, Crescent destruction 2, Low High destruction 2, right? Like it's crazy. These guys already there, but here I'm struggling to find games. Let me show you like how many for how many hours I played yesterday and how many matches I found. So look, I'm gonna go to play data. Let me see how many games I have. Oh yes, yes, yes. True, Mike. True, true. I'm stupid, guys. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm stupid, guys. I'm so stupid. Yeah, there's this. Okay, they started destruction one. Especially, I think the he started a destruction one. I think, and they ranked up twice. Okay, so look, if I click here, you can see. Wait, I have 54 total games, right? In season 3. So I played 2 today. So it means like I played 52 yesterday. And let me show you in how many hours I was able to find those 52 games, right? So I'm gonna go down here. These are from season 1, Hiachi. I'm gonna ignore these. Okay, these are the season 1 games. So look, I started around 10:30. You can select 11. Yeah, 10:32 p.m. So from 10:32, I kept playing until 2 a.m. Right? So like 3.5 hours. I played for like 3.5 hours, and I found 52 games, which is pretty nice. And it's not like I fought. You can say the same opponent. You can say in those 52 games, I found multiple different opponents. Multiple different opponents. Like I found like three different Brian players. I think three different Brians, a Lee Chaolan player, Jin player, Steve player, right? But now you might be wondering, like, is it a good time to play the game in this region? Yes, this is very good time. A lot of players are supposed to be playing around this time. Claudio back to, yes, it is good because it gives you free follow up, right? So Claudio back to it is that power, damage dealer mid type thing. It is not that utility tool, it is a damaging tool. You need to know the difference between the tools, right? It is not about the poking only or 50-50 stuff like that, right? You also should know if your 50-50 tool is giving you utility or it is giving you the damage or whatever what it is doing, right? A tool can do multiple things at the same time. So you're going to use Claudio's a back tool if you feel like you want to deal damage, right? If you feel like your opponent is taking a lot. So this situation. You have to like look at the situation before using something. Okay, come on, give me the opponent. Maybe I should search at 4 bars or above, plus minus 3. Let's do that, right? If the connection is terrible, I'll stop doing this. Let's try. Let's try. Just for the sake of getting the top one, because I need few more wins. Few more wins to reach the top. Play against the Saudi Arabian player. Yeah, the connection might be terrible, but let's try that, right? Let's give it a try. Okay, your longest win streak in season 3 is 8 winning streak. Okay, nice. That's good. 4 bar player. Okay, he did not accept. My opponent did not accept. He refused. I don't want to play at 4 bars, but whatever, whatever. I'm not finding any opponents. I don't know what's the issue. Let me check my DNS servers. Yeah, like this is the issue. This is the reason why I did not climb past Destruction 2 in season 2, right? I tried multiple times on stream. I tried multiple times to find the games so that I can maybe like get to Destruction 3, but no. No, guys, we're not allowed to do that. Pakistani players are not allowed to do that. Hey Jackson, welcome to the stream. What do you think about the update, coach? Jackson, I think season 3 is like 95 or 90% of it is season 2, where very few nerfs and most of the buffs happened. So most of the characters got buffed, a few little nerfs, right? And rest of it, most of it is season 2, right? So it is like 95% season 2, 4% buffs, and 1% nerfs. So this is how I would explain season 3. Okay. So those buffs won't make the game like extremely, you can say different, right? But those buffs actually matter, right? Those are going to make it difficult for players to play, right? Especially the casuals. This is going to hurt casual. Even those minor buffs are going to hurt casuals a lot, I think, because casual players, they get knowledge checked most of the time, right? So for example, move like this for Victor, right? This is a great knowledge check against casuals. Amazing knowledge check move against casual player, right? But against pros or against good players, It is still a good move. It is still very effective against pros as well. But against casual, this is like a this is a steer move against casuals, right? If you use it against someone who does not know what is happening, you know, and keep doing this, and then you do this, and then you do this, right? You don't know in blue ranks or maybe like in Taken King ranks, it's easy, right? Very cheesy move. What do you think of this clip? Which clip? Razryu, which clip? Against Victor, right? You do this. First step left, defeat it, easy, right? Or safer way, you can do this. So down back one man is going to be more useful now because you're going to, this is the counter to up back two counter. Right. So down back one counters up back two's counter. So up back two's counter is side step left, right? And down back one counters side step left. So that is why down back one is going to be more relevant as well, especially against good players. So like we will get there. We'll get there, Mike. We'll optimize the play style, but to do that, I need to find games. Yesterday was just me spamming. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was just spamming yesterday. The moves. Maybe like let's try no rank restriction. What is happening? Right? No restrictions. You should have streamed the games from yesterday. You know what? I'm gonna wait for like 10-15 minutes with no restrictions and I instantly found the game. What? Huh? Is there anything wrong in the search engine maybe? Look. Kishin. Okay, it is this Kishin. Okay, never mind. Guys, we're at least gonna get some points. We're gonna get some points in. He's gonna get 20 million billion. He'll get promoted to Destruction in Infinity if he beats me. Guys, the here games are going to be easier. Okay, he's in the blender. Best of luck. GG's. He's in the blender. His PC is red. Oh my god. Guys, did you guys notice the flow chart? I got it by the second it. Okay, his PC is constantly red. His PC is red, guys. PC is red. Red PC. The game volume is low. Yeah, like I can 110 red PC. I'm gonna return to standby. Standby. I would have played. I would have played, but his PC was lagging a lot. Because what I have noticed is if your opponent's PC is lagging, right, your game might freeze. So I don't want my game to freeze like that. The game volume is low because I don't like the high sounds. I think it is pretty loud for me already. So, sorry guys, I cannot turn it up. I cannot make it louder. You block everyone with potato pieces? Yeah, that's good. Hopefully, I'll find someone at Taken King, Taken Emperor. I'm playing with no rank restriction so that I can find games. If I were in EU, like EU and the online heavy regions, even Japan or Korea, it would be so much fun to play Taken. Much more fun to play, but it is what it is, guys. You cannot get everything in life. I played a guy with a PC so bad that the game froze every time I did a EA cancel, and I would just get launched. Yeah, happens. Obito. I played with no restrictions and almost lost to battle royale. Yeah, that is funny and sad at the same time. You can make the game volume louder. Oh wait, really? I can do that? I did not know it. Wait, I'll do it after this game. Guys, we're fighting the broken Hiachi. I think this guy does not know about the bug that I discovered yesterday. I discovered a Hiachi bug yesterday on stream. I discovered a Hiachi bug. Like up back to neutral 2. If you do that, Hiachi won't need, you can say, to charge his move. The knee move. This player is good. He's playing defensive. But I'm playing Victor. The broken version of Victor. I'm playing Victor. Yeah, this move is so dumb. Okay, I charged the move there. He matched. Guys, I'm using the new move. New move merchant. Guys, look at the okay, look at the okay. Someone please clip that combo into okay. Broken okay. Someone please clip that and name it as top 1 Victor. Wait, 180? Whatever, I'll take it. I'll take it. I think I'll try streaming later on today as well after like 8 p.m. I can see if the matchmaking gets any better. This guy's not ducking at all. This guy's not ducking at all, guys. This is what you can do if your opponent does not duck. Snipe down your opponent. Look, this is what I was talking about, right? And in these ranks, Bushin and stuff like that, you can like mash a lot, right? Because if we look at the rank of this player, he was like Lord of Destruction rank players, and I'm pretty sure he got demoted in season 3. My controller disconnected. Top one Victor. Let's go, Mike. Let's go. Top one Victor. I think maybe just because the stream is fun, right? Stream is not boring to watch. I can keep searching with no restrictions because I'm not gonna find any game, right? If I keep searching plus minus two. Down 1-0 and block. So like technically your turn never ends, right? You do this, you do this, you know, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. No, not this. You know, so you just keep mashing and your turn never ends. You know, you do this, you do this, this. You see, so these type of things are possible now. You know, this flow chart is good. So look at the chip damage, guys. This is the chip damage flow chart. Look. Wait, not this. Okay, so what do I have to do? If I go to advanced audio properties on OBS, you can increase the volume there without effect. Ah, okay, good. Uh, okay. Is it better, guys? Does it sound better? Let me know. And thank you so much for letting me know. You know, I'm noob when it comes to streaming. You have down one, jab, back to. Is game sound louder now? Is it better? Or should I make it even louder? You know, let me know, guys. What do you think? Because for me, it is same. Or is it the same? Or did I do anything wrong? Hopefully I've done it. Do some move. Okay, is it hearable now or no? Okay, still quiet. What about now? What about now? Okay, thank you so much for letting me know, Jackson. Is it good? Okay. Okay, thank you, Jackson. Thank you so much. You know, I still remember I used to, you can say, you know, like the high sound, right? When playing the game back then in Tag 2 days, when there were FT matches. You know, I was younger, but right now maybe you know I'm becoming weaker, right? My head is becoming weaker. My brain cannot. Okay, send me a pic on Discord. Okay, let me see. Okay, desktop audio. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think we need to go here. I think I found it. I think I cannot get it higher than 100 for some reason. You know, I'll figure it out later on. Later on, I'll figure it out for sure. After the today's stream, you know, I'll make sure that the sound is louder. Why I'm not finding any game at no restriction? What is happening? What is wrong with this game?
Get ready for the next battle.
Ah, okay. For you, limit is 99. For me, the limit is 100. I think for some reason the software is capping it at 100. Maybe I have to change some other settings. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm not an expert when it comes to these streaming softwares. I literally don't know anything. Most of the stuff or most of the settings I'm using are default. I did like some research long time ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Get ready.
I did some research on how to set up everything. I did set up everything. What it is called, that time, during taken 7 days, and now I'm using exactly the same settings. And I forgot how I did that back then. Okay, anyway, let's go. Let's go. Hopefully, I'll get more points now. He's 3 ranks away from me, so I should get like 500, which is good. Oh, almost there. I tried to go for the big boy combo. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Nice. Huh? He mashed there? Okay, this guy's gonna mash. I knew it, he's gonna mash. I knew it, he's gonna mash. I knew it, guys. I knew it. This is how you get a download. What do you think? Go forward. I need to do some labbing. In that department. How many points? Imagine, guys, you're in a situation where if you get like 300, 400 points, you feel blessed. 480? Okay, not bad. One and done. Whatever, guys, whatever.
For the next
Whatever. I'm not allowed to play Taken 8. For some reason, I don't find opponents. Yesterday found opponents, got the rank up, and today, we're back to season 2. Guys, what about this setup? Teabag into Wild Rising 1. Teabagging into Wild Rising 1. Teabagging into Wild Rising 2? Yeah. Yeah, they sound safer and better Wild Rising 2. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I need to set it to punish, backward slide, punish, jab. Let's check the jab interrupt. No, too slow. Full charge counter hit combo? You know, it is your normal combo. It is the normal low parry combo. You're going to do this. But why it is not working? Okay, it has always whiffed. Okay, let me figure out the angle. Okay, doesn't work. Anyways, I found the opponent, guys. It always whiffs. I think like down back 1-1 perfumer EI into okay. We can do that, right? We can go for the okay. The thing is like if I lose to any of these opponents, I'm gonna get demoted down to first dan. I'm going to be like, you lost to a player from these ranks. Okay. I think Namco is gonna ban me. They'll be like, okay, you lost. Now go home. You're not allowed to play the game. It's going to be that bad. Gus, is it considered farming? Wait, why did not his rage at work there? This is farming? I want to farm high rank players, but I cannot find opponents. Huh? Okay, he did not launch me. Guys, I'm gonna become a worse player to be honest if I play like this. Instead, like he did the rage out on a -20 move. He does not know the matchup. He does not know the matchup. Maybe try to style, get the style points on me, but I don't think so. I'm gonna do the rage arts. I'm gonna do the not the rage art. Guys, look at the setup. Look at the setup. Broken, unblockable setup. I'm gonna spam all possible knowledge checks here. Every single possible knowledge check that I have, I'm gonna spam it here. Delay hop kick? Delay hop kick is, you can say, more of an outplay move, not the knowledge check. Okay, he waved. This guy is going for the And death fist because no one punishes these things in these ranks, right? I think that's why he's going for that.
Get ready for the next battle.
Finding more games this way, but this is too time consuming, I think. If I win like 10 games, if I win 10 games, compared to you can say winning one game against someone who's good. Guys, what is the logic if I search on no restrictions? If there is someone online who is, you can say, close to my rank, is game going to prefer that player over someone, who is kissing or bushing? What do you think? So, which player is game going to prefer as my opponent? Load of Destruction or Kishin? The thing is like playing on 4 bars is worse than playing on no restrictions. Let me try again on plus minus 3. At plus minus 3, I'll get at least 500 400 points, right, for winning. So I'm gonna give it a try on plus minus 3. Okay, so it prioritizes people who have no restrictions. Okay, there are 50 plus players queuing at plus minus 3. Why I'm not finding any game? Well, let me check my DNS servers. Yeah, maybe they have 4 bars with me. You know what? Let me try queuing at 4 bars. Okay, whatever, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. If the connection is terrible, you can say stop queuing at 4 bars. Okay, my DNS servers are fine. They're normal. Okay, plus minus 4 and so 4 bars are above and plus minus 3. Maybe look, this can be a setup actually. This can be a punish bait setup. If I do this, if my opponent tries to punish, their punish won't reach me. And then I can launch them in return. I'm not finding anywhere even at 4 bars. Guys, let me show you something. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the wall splat range, guys. Look at the wall splat range. Look, I'm exposed to wall splat from this far away, but look at this. Like from this range. And this applies to every single heat engager in the game, by the way. This applies to all of the heat engagers. This is something that you can abuse. I abused this yesterday. I landed so many forward 4-1s from that range because my opponent was not expecting it. Look. It feels like But after doing the hitting gauge, you put a magnet behind your opponent, right, and at the wall, and boom. You know the wall will suck in your opponent, and you'll get the wall split and a combo.
Get ready for the next battle.
CH Ehsan. Okay, this guy is from Pakistan. This guy is from Pakistan. And the thing is, like, another thing is, I've been getting 4 bars against many Pakistani players for some reason. I don't know why,
Round one.
but
Fight.
this player is good. You know, he was the max rank player in Tekken 7 as well. You know, he also competes in tournaments. He's a tournament player. He's a tournament level player. So,
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
guys, please clip that conversion.
Round four. Fight.
Okay. You know, you can say like he was a lot tougher compared to their opponents. And but he knows me as well, by the way. He knows me. He knows that it's me who's playing.
Fight.
Trash combo, guys. No. I knew it. He's gonna go for the throw. I knew it. This is my setup, guys. This is the setup that I used to spam back then in Taken 7 when I played King. Giant swing, throw break into another giant swing. Okay, guys, we did it. 259. I think I should be around like top 3, top 4 now.
For the next battle.
I think the top 1 player has, 260 something points. 260 something. It was terrible, Mike. It was terrible. Believe me, it was terrible. I won, but it was terrible connection. Like unplayable. I'm pretty close to top 1. Few games away from top 1 on global leaderboard. We're top 1 as 269. Ah, I see. No worries, no worries. We'll get there. We'll get there. 10k away. Only if I can find games. Mike, how much is top 2? How much is top 2? What about, the top 2 guy? And then top 3, 267, okay. I'm gonna lose 20 million points. If I get past 260, I'm top 4. Okay, inshallah top 4 here after this game. Victor's animation are so cool, guys. So cool. Okay. He's not using those flowcharts. Okay, he used like armor into crouch. Oh guys, I need to be careful now. I need to play careful. Okay, I did not launch me. Reacting to such stuff for sometimes it's reactable sometimes. Sometimes if you get lucky, if you're ultra focused, even if you're ultra focused, you can react to it everyone. I mean, it is one of those weird animations, like Victor's, you can say down back four, or Leo's down back four. Time waste, time waste, time waste, time waste, time waste. I went for the combo, you can say as big as possible. Then I did down for one at the end, to waste more time. Oh my god! If I lose, I'm gonna lose like 20 million thousand points. Namco is going to ban me because I lost to a Taken King player. Even though this player is playing very good, he's playing good though. Get away from me. No, 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 I should not troll, guys. I should not troll. Where is my down forward 2? I missed the down forward 2 input twice. I knew he's gonna go for this thing. I knew he's gonna go for the forward 4 keep out. Guys, give me 1 minute. I got the phone call.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, guys. Focus is at 270. What focus, guys? Which focus, Mike? Ah, okay. So focus is the player, you mean? He's sitting at 270. You know, like chasing the rank is not difficult, to be honest. Chasing the rank is not difficult. It is the point. I should be able to get the matches and get the points down. I'm queuing at plus minus 3.
Battle.
Ah, okay. So he's a Korean. No worries, guys. We were in competition with the Korea. Korea versus Pakistan. Number one Victor fight. Oh my god. Slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. Wait, what is this guy doing? No worries, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. I got his playstyle down. No worries, guys. Inshallah, we'll win this. Just watch. Just wait and watch. Guys, things are under control. Things are under control.
Round four. Fight.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I should not give him any chance. And I should punish him properly. Okay, he went for the big launcher there, and it did not work. Guys, like, why I'm getting so little points against strong players? This guy is strong as well, 480 points. Whatever, whatever, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, he's doing down 4 into down chat. He is playing like very high risk, high reward. Look, he pressed, but I. Oh my god, my Victor teleported to the other direction. He is just mashing that down 4, and if I try to duck, he mashes double 4. 1 plus 2. No, 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 no. I'm dead. Minus 13 low. How much? 1500. Look at that. 1500.
Round one. Fight.
How lucky is this guy gonna get? How lucky is this guy gonna get? My down forward 4 did not work. But stop spamming down jab. Stop spamming down jab. Ah, whatever. You know these players, guys. Oh my god, he recovered the HP. I did low parry there. I did low parry there. Mike, you hit the character? 680, so I got like 1100. I did not lose that much, right? Because I won both games. I lost 1500 though. More than 1500. I lost like 1580. Yeah, Fakumram's playstyle is like very high risk, high reward type. So he deals like very high damage on the ground, right? But you can see if he gets punished super hard. But the thing, like, I did not have his, you can say, bad matchup characters, right? So let's say if you're against Fakumram, you can pick someone like Jin, Kazuya, right? Because the moment you block any low, you deal 60 damage. That's where you shut down the Fakumram. Because if Victor I was able to do this punish, right? 30 damage. But with Kazuya, you can launch that character. Especially with Jin. Jin can launch every single low he has. Right? Raven can launch every single low. Yeah, exactly. He used the lows -14, right? He used double forward 3 couple of times, crouching down forward 2. He used that a few times. But he was mainly doing down 4. So his playstyle was, I'm just gonna be annoying with the down 4 and then launch with double forward 2. This playstyle is very limited, right? You just saw. He won one game, right? And then his playstyle did not work. He just won one game. Yeah, down 4 is fast. Down 4 can be annoying. Yeah, understandable, Mike. I can understand what you're trying to say. Should have gotten like more points.
Get ready
But
for the
whatever,
next
whatever.
battle.
Yeah, he spammed down jab there. Just so he was spamming down jab. So that guy is like, I'm gonna spam like every launch punishable move in the game. And if my opponent tries to do something, I'm just gonna down jab and spam again. This is the classic taken it play style.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
I ducked there. I ducked there. I ducked there. Okay, he tried to took as much advantage as he could for these for the ping, right, and the delay frames and rollback frames. You can see like 2 rollback frames, 2 delay frames, and 147 ping. He's trying to take as much advantage as he can. I'm dead. $480. Guys, I have to play, right? I'm pushing for the rank 1 victory. I have to go through this torture of having, like literally no points in my favor and literally no games on good ping. I did Wall Rising 1 there. Buzz! I almost got the rage out there. I could have dashed. I could have dashed in and do the heat burst into rage art. That would have worked. $260. Mike, am I top 4 now? Because I cannot check the leaderboards. Namco could have added an option to check the leaderboard here. You're not using the new move much. Yeah, I'm not using new move. I know I'm not using new moves. Because like against this king, ping was terrible, right? And against the Falcon player, he was just mashing. A new move is slow, 28 frames. The new move is going to be used maybe in okay situations. I need to figure out. Okay, I can see the leaderboards on EWGF. I see. Thank you, Mike. I don't need to change it. I don't need to change what, Mike? Change what? Leaderboards. Leaderboards for Victor. Only if I could find game, only if I were able to find games against people close to my rank, right? With 5 bars. Yeah, I think I don't have to exactly. Okay. So I am 3K. I'm top 4. Focus is at 275, Mike. Focus is sitting at 275. He's distraction 1. Because he's in Korea, so it is gonna be very difficult for me to catch up, right? Because I don't find games. I don't have as many opponents to play. So it is lack of opponents. So it is just the lack of opponents. I hope it is not the Falcon round. Even if it is the Falcon, whatever. What can we do, guys?
Get
We
ready
cannot do
for the
anything.
next battle.
It is what it is. Escanor. You can start using the up back too without charging the move. Okay, finally now I'm gonna get some good amount of points for winning. Finally, I'll get my paycheck. Good connection, yes. Okay, he mashed. The moment I charged the up back two, he mashed. Okay, he's going to side roll there. Now I'm like getting confused. You can say about the tornado. Which tornado should I use? Because after Perfumer 1 plus 2, tornado is different. Right, it is EAT. And after up back 2, charge tornado is different. Hopefully he keeps queuing and you keep finding him. Hopefully, he does rematch. Guys, which thing hurts more? Tell me. Not being able to find games, one. Option A. Option B, just losing.
Get ready for the next
Having opponents but not being able to win. Option A. Option B, not having any opponents to play with but being able to win. Which is worse? Losing is worse? Yeah, I agree, I agree. This is like a torture, not being able to find game, but you at least know that you're going to win, right? So you have the confidence at least, right? You know that you don't suck. But this is also big torture, guys, believe me. This is very bad experience, not being able to play, right? Not having any opponents to play with. No, no, no. I got launched in the worst possible scenario when I had the lead. Okay, guys, decking the strings on 3 bars, 4 bars, 5 bars, 4 bars. Sorry. Like when King was running there towards me, I was staring King with as much focus as I could, so that I can just look at that throw. I was literally staring the King as hard as I could, and he did not go for the throw there. I was holding back, ready to press down back on reaction.
Round one.
13 frame interrupt, 13 frame launcher. I tried to duck there. I was just too slow. Okay, EA4 now. Frame traps. EA A4 now frame traps, right? With A1 too. So that's good. Very good buff. No. Very nice defense. Good one, good one. I should focus. I should stay focused, to be honest. I started trolling, kind of trolling. We did it, guys. Because at the wall, because one of the Victor's specialities is the wall pressure, right? So at the wall, she had to go for that big lob because EA4, even if your opponent got hit by the EA4, they could down jab, right? They could do the down jab and beat like every option, that you had there. So now your opponent not being able to down jab, is a good thing, right? Your opponent has to sidestep or maybe do the armor to get away from the pressure here. So this +4 is very nice. It gives you like the better lockdown. So having the +4 is, you can say, having like better utility, much better utility, you can say. Okay, I think that was the king play. He did one and done. If you accept, I'm gonna accept. Okay, we did accept. Because sometimes if you accept instantly, your opponent thinks that you're cooking, right? Bermuda, this guy, he's gonna do one and done, or maybe he'll do the rage quit. I remember this guy doing the rage quit. Me a lot. He did. He spammed rage quit in season one against me because his name is very unique, right? But his name is coming from the Bermuda Triangle. That is why that is how I remember his name. He'll do one and done or maybe this guy has changed. Maybe this guy has changed. I don't know. Okay, he was looking for the parry there. Okay, he almost did the comeback there. I should play serious. He's gonna parry. No, he did the armor. Okay, finally 1000 points. Finally. One and done, guys. I told you. Remember the name. I told you, guys. I told you. Why would I lie, right? I have never made these type of claims against other players. I made claims when I know something for sure. If I find the Leroy player again, he's gonna rage quit on loading screen. You will see. You will see. You will see. If I somehow find that Leroy player again, he will press Alt F4 on the loading screen. But anyways, we found another opponent. Guys, I was looking for the top one rank push, right? So I think we're not gonna be able to get the top one today because top one has moved too far away from me. Top one has moved too far away. Maybe like top two, right? We'll get to the top one for sure. I'm not gonna finish the rank push, you know. But not today, not today. Okay, I was late. I don't know how he got hit there. He's gonna do double forward 2. He went for the electric. Now he's gonna do double forward 2. And I'm gonna step his double forward 2. No! He went for the electric. No, okay. Guys, no trolling. No trolling, guys. No trolling. No trolling. She can parry that with so rank 2 is sitting at like 2. I think I'm already rank 3. Mike, she can parry with back 2 plus 4. You know, the standard parry input. She missed that confirm because of the lag. She missed, you know, the forward 4 it confirm because of the lag. Okay, nice reach. Good reach there. It's not ducking, right? Oh my god, she just did a mini side step block and my move whiffed. Bro. No, I tried to whiff finish there. Oh my god. 1500. Okay, GG's. Another 1500 gone. Just like that. Yeah, because she remoted. Okay, so that thing is gone where if your opponent demotes, you're gonna get the same number of points. Nice. Oh my god, I could have launched there. Where I blocked the low. I'm not gonna take any risk. I'm just gonna do hit burst combo. Simple and easy. I don't wanna lose another 1500. Oh, I tried to keep out. I tried to keep out. Okay, thank you for the mistake. Okay, he made two mistakes. Okay, 920. I did not get as much back as I should have, but whatever.
Next battle.
I think I should stop disclosing my strategies on stream. You know what I'm gonna do? Because they might be watching the stream, right? They might know what I'm looking for. For example, I announced,
Next
I
battle.
told on the stream that I'm looking for Reina's double forward 2 whiff punish, right? So he's gonna whiff that. So he did not whiff double forward 2.
Round one.
He woke up, sidestepped me down for had enough time there. I don't think he'll rematch. Okay, no rematch, guys. No rematch. Either I'm fighting players with you can say 4 bars, or I'm fighting players where I'm gonna lose 1500 points. 6% disconnection rate. I think he is the Leroy player, baby. Look, disconnection rate 6%. What if he is the Leroy player? Because I got 4 bars against him.
Get ready for the next battle.
No. Pole player, Angry Beast. Okay. Who is this guy, Mike? Who is this? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, guys. Look at that, guys. Look at like these type of players exist as well. He is just mashing every single launcher he can. Look, he mashed hook pick there. He did hook pick there. You guys can see the inputs. I saw the animation. He did hook pick there. Look at that, look at that. He's just looking for that big hit. I should have gone for the mid there. Should have gone for the mid. Now time for the 50-50s. You know the classic Taken. You know, wake up, do 50-50s, press panic buttons. You know, do launchers and win. Okay, we did rematch. Nice. GG's guys, clip that, guys, clip that. Why should I use that panic button then? Mike, please clip this. Why should I use this panic button? You know, should I use this as offensive move? Look at that hit, what strange guys. Now look at the range of Victor's attack. Look at the range of Victor's down forward 2 as well guys. Guys, am I top 2 now? I think I'm very close to top 2.
Get ready for the next battle.
You know, EWF is asking me for human verification. 1k away, just 1k away guys. We're almost top 2. Okay, 5 hours. Who can this possibly be? Get this. The Brian player, maybe?
Get ready for the
Because Brian player is the only player I was getting 5 hours against Shampas. Oh my god. I'm gonna get like 100 points for winning, and I'm gonna lose like 10 million for losing. I'll, get to the bottom, the Yeah, bottom of the leaderboard. Not bottom, like at the end of the leaderboard. I'll be the last person on the leaderboard if I lose this match. He's too far away from me. And he's gonna get demoted as well. Oh my god, if I. He's gonna be bushing after losing. This guy likes to duck and likes to press panic buttons.
Round two. Fight.
Can I teleport after the charge move? No, no, no. I'm in perfumer, right? In perfumer, you cannot teleport. You can, you can. You can. Perfumer into AI. That teleport. Look at that. Wake up and press the panic button. How many points? 300. Is it worth it to go for the rematch? Okay, instant cancel. He did instant
Get ready for the
cancel.
next battle.
I cannot teleport. There is not the teleport, right? That is a stance transition. Something like this. You can do this. Oh, pole's teleport. Okay, I didn't get it. About after the charge. Yeah, he cannot teleport. He cannot teleport the perfumer one. Perfumer one too good. Perfumer one, the goated move, the goat. Best role in the game. Best role on the planet.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, he's gonna mash. I should have, you can say, stick to the frame trap. I did wall rising 3 to the fighting spirit.
Fight.
Okay, he went under my jab. GG's. Mike, can you please check his name? My arcade stick stopped. Okay, Hitman. Okay, he is the Hitman. He is the Hitman. This player is good. I remember his name from the season 1 days. What is happening? My arcade stick stopped again. My arcade stick stopped again. My arcade stick stopped again. You know, the like voltage spikes happening. Bro. Random voltage spikes are happening. Bro, what is this? I got hit by the Sonic Fang while trying to backdash. Look at that. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Good one, girl. Good one. Good one. He played very well.
Ready for the next battle.
He's the same player. I'm pretty sure. This time, inshallah, I'm gonna win. You know, he kept like running away. He kept running away. And I was just too impatient. You know, just wanted to end everything. Okay, the Brian player.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
You know, like where I did back 1 plus 2, I did not do back 1 plus 2. Yeah, I did not do back 1 plus 2 there. That was misinput. I did back 2 there. Because if he had gone for the fifth hit, I would have interrupted it. He mashed after the down jab. Okay, mashed again. No worries, no worries. I'm gonna win this. could have played it better, to be honest. Messed up where I did not punish the fourth hit of forward 2-1-2 string. And I'm not supposed to, you can say, rush the match, right? No, 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 no. I'm not doing like good movement. I should not press the jabs. Bro, look at that. He got lucky there.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, he played well. He played well. He played well. I'm just thinking about his timing. The thing is, I looked at my previous history and I have played a lot of FT sets against this player. I think on my other account, I have played a lot of, and I have won like all of them with different characters. I think he has like labbed. He has labbed me hard. He has me labbed hard. And I have like some games in season 1 as well against this player. Did not watch my games against him with Brian. I've watched, you can say, some other games. When I was, you can say, looking at games from other account. Yeah, he guesses correctly. Thank you so much for the follow. He has my timing down. I know. One bar? Okay, let's see how one bar. I have never played on one bar. Let's see how it looks like. I'm just gonna hold the option button, right? I'm just gonna hold the option button and forfeit the match. You can forfeit the match, or you can just cancel the match. I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's forfeit. It is terrible. It's terrible. Let's cancel it. I just wanted to say. I cancelled it. It was better than the average Wi-Fi. Yes, I think it was better than the 4 bars Wi-Fi.
Get ready for the next
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Wi-Fi connections are terrible. Okay. Finally, an opponent. You can go gym now. Take care, Mike. Bye bye. Thank you so much for staying around.
next battle.
I'll be going soon as well. Okay. Emberhorn. Okay, sure. Best of luck. Where is my hit burst button? Where is my hit burst button? Oh my god, this game, guys. I think I should just mash the button. This game is forcing me to mash buttons. No good hood brother is at intentionally there.
Round one. Fight. Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
Okay, guys, we're cooking. We're cooking.
Nous sommes les seuls à pouvoir contrôler
Do
l'équilibre.
you use new Victor move? Yes, I use it, but I don't spam it. You know, the thing is like I have to adjust it into my gameplay. You know, I'm playing against strong opponents, so I just cannot mash that new button over and over again. You know, I'll get punished. That is why. You know, the normal version is very good as well. You cannot underestimate the normal version of the move. Right? Normal version is good. Who is this guy?
Get ready for the next battle.
Ling Shai. No, no, normal version is plus 9.
Round
Plus 8, plus 9. Something like that.
fight.
If he does the rage art, he's dead. No, he could have gone for it earlier. You know, I talked about earlier interaction. The interaction where he stayed on the ground. Okay, he ducks. The guy ducks. Bro, look at that. Look at that. I need to pay attention, guys. This guy's getting carried by the mashing there. Then he's mashing buttons and due to the look at that. I just could not whiff punish this guy. I couldn't whiff punish this guy many times. You know, like the back one, the move, the panic button he's using. I think I should run down this player. Look at that. Look at the tracking of the hit button. Look at the tracking of the hit burst. Whatever, guys, whatever. I'm gonna get like 100, 500. Okay, but I lost 1700 there. I lost a lot of points.
Round one. Fight.
He went for the rage there. Bro, your strategies are not gonna work again. He's just gonna press back one. Okay, he pressed back one there again. Look. Match. What is the defense of this player? Like zero?
Get ready for the next battle.
What are the matching settings? Okay, 4 or plus minus 3. Okay, so I'm still losing like 700 points at plus minus 3. You know that is a lot. Where are the opponents, guys? Where are the people? Where are the players? +4. Now where's this guy? If he is close to my rank, it is fine, right? Playing someone too far away from your rank and playing in 4 bars is like the terrible, terrible thing. Oh my. Jin player. I won't be able to react to down 2. Alright. Because Sling is 150. Yeah. This bullet is so cheesy.
Round three. Fight.
Okay, he went for the parry or whatever. I think he did the rage. Either he did rage out with the parry. Look, 300 points. He's gonna get 1700. Okay. I tried to step. Guys, this is going to be my last game.
Round three. Fight.
Guys, I think this was it for today's stream. I'm like top 3, right? And I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow maybe. Yeah, tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. I need to go now. 6 p.m. It's fast breaking time, so I have to go. Thank you for tuning in. We're very close to top one. Very close. Very close. I lost like a few games, right? And I lose. Yeah, I lost few games, like 3 games where I lost 1500, 1500, and 1700 points. So that is what actually stopped me. Other than that, I won most of the games. Let me see. Something. Did my win rate go up or down? It was 73% before I started. I think it went down. No, it went up. Okay. We're sitting at 76.9% win rate. Okay, good, good, good.